Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to English Zone. Grade 4th Rocks. Now we are going to discuss about prose lesson. The lesson name is Neha's Alarm Clock. Before we going to discuss, let me see about what is prose. Prose is ordinary language that follows a regular grammatical conventions and does not contain a formal metrical structure. This definition of prose is an example of prose writing, as is most human conversation, textbooks, letters, novels, short stories, fairy tales, newspaper articles and essays. Okay students, next we are going to discuss about the prose Neha's Alarm Clock. Okay students, what this girl is doing? Yes, she is sleeping. When do you sleep, children? Yes, we all sleep during night. When do we wake up, children? We all wake up at morning. What do you do after wake up? Brush our teeth, take your bath, eat food and go to school. At what time do you get up, dear kids? Some of you wake up at 6 a.m. and some of you wake up at 7 a.m. Can you guess, children, what times you wake up? Yes, sun, birds chirps, mother's call, and then alarm clock. How many of you children like to sleep a bit longer in the morning? Yes, most of the like to sleep bit longer in the morning. Now I'm going to tell a story of a girl called Neha who always want to sleep a bit longer in the morning. Are you ready, children? One day, Neha was sleeping in her room. Suddenly, the alarm clock rang at 6 a.m. Neha covered her face with her pillow and sleep. She smuggled. She has to get up and get ready to catch the school bus. But she started to sleep with muttering. Dear children, when someone wakes you up early, do you mutter or murmur like this? This alarm clock wakes me always 6 a.m. I want to sleep for some more time. The alarm clock falls down. Ah ha ha! The alarm clock has fallen. How happy I am! Tomorrow I can get a plate. Next day morning. Neha still sleeping. There is no alarm clock. Neha sleeps for a long time. She sleeps and she sleeps. Small birds sitting on the windowsill and started to Neha chirping sound. Neha couldn't sleep. The birds telling her to get up. Neha, Neha, wake up. Wake up, dear. Get up fast. Oh, why are you waking me up? Why don't you leave me alone? The next morning, Neha is still sleeping. There is no alarm clock. There are no chirping birds. Dear children, can you guess who will come now to wake Neha? Yes, the sun. The sun shines brightly. The sun rays fell on her face. Neha couldn't sleep. Oh no! The sun, why can't wake me alone? I want to sleep. The sun went away. Next morning, Neha is still sleeping. There is no alarm clock. There are no chirping birds. There is no sun. Dear children, can you guess who will come now to wake up Neha? Yes, exactly, her mother. She called Neha to get up. Neha, Neha, get up. You sleepyhead. It is late. Get up, or else you will miss the school bus. Oh no! Why the mother wakes me up? Neha murmured. She has to get up now. She can't escape. The next day morning, Neha is still sleeping. There is no alarm clock. There are no chirping birds. There is no sun. Her mother also not called her. Dear children, do you think Neha will be sleeping? Yes, very good. Neha wake up automatically 6 a.m. She sees her watch. It is 6 o'clock. Neha goes to her mother. Mom, no alarm clock, no chirping birds, no sun, and you couldn't call me. How can I wake up? It's you, dear. Me? Yes. But I was sleeping, Mom. How could I wake myself? Why do you eat lunch in the afternoon? Because I feel hungry. Why do you sleep at night 9 o'clock? Because I feel sleepy. Yes, like that, there voice clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep and when to wake up. Mom, I have to get ready to go to school. I have to rush up. Neha, be relaxed. Today is Sunday. From that day, Neha wakes up at 6 a.m. regularly and catches the school bus on time. Dear children, did you enjoy this story? Next, we are going to learn how to read this prose lesson. Neha's alarm clock. Now the narrator is here. Ring, ring, ring. Off goes the alarm clock at 6 in the morning. Neha makes a face and covering her ears with a pillow. Snuggles under the warm blanket, but she knows she has to get up. She mutters to herself, Neha, this alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls me up off the bed. It's so unfair. How I would love to sleep a little longer in the morning. I wish this clock would forget its job sometimes. Narrator, something falls. Neha smiles. Neha, ahaha, my clock has fallen. How happy I am. Tomorrow I can get up late. Narrator, next morning there is no alarm. So Neha sleeps the small chippy birds. And then which come to the window sill every morning find Neha still sleeping. Birds, wake up dear, wake up. Fast. Narrator, Neha gets up with a start. Neha, oh no, if it's not the alarm clock, it's these birds. Why don't they leave me alone? Narrator, even this wish of Neha's comes true. The next morning there is no alarm clock. There are no birds either, but there is someone else who does not want her to miss the school bus. Can you guess who it is? The big bright sun. He fills Neha's room with a warm smile. Then Neha, oh my eyes, now it's the sun waking me up. Why can't he let me be? Narrator, even this wish of Neha's comes true. Next morning the sun is behind the clouds. So Neha snores till she hears her mother's voice. Mother, wake up, sleep ahead, you will miss the bus. Neha, oh no, why does mother have to wake me up? Narrator, there is no escape now. Neha gets up and gets ready. Can you imagine what happens the next day? Neha wakes up with a start. Her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls out to her mother. Neha, Ma, who wake me up today? Narrator, mother smiles. Mother, who else? You, of course. How could I? But I was sleeping, Mom. Mother, now tell me, why do you eat your lunch every day at 1 in the afternoon? Neha, I feel hungry. Mother, why did you sleep at 9 every night? Neha, because I feel sleepy. Mother, there is a clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep and when to wake up. Neha, ho. I better rush now. I don't want to miss the bus. Mother, relax. Today is Sunday. Neha, So this prose adapted from Neha's alarm clock by Girija Rani Asthana. I thought you all are enjoyed this prose. Now we are going to move new words and its meaning. Windowsill. The meaning is sill, forming the bottom part of a window. Then next, behind. Meaning is to the far side of something. Then next, snuggle. Meaning is move to a comfortable position. Then next, blanket. Meaning a large piece of cloth. Next, mutters. Say something in a low voice. Then, unfair. Meaning not following the rules. And then next one, forget. Meaning fail to remember. Fallen. Move from higher to a lower level. Then next, snore. Grunting sound while a person sleeps. Escape. Break free from control. Then next, hungry. Showing the need for food. Then next, relax. Rest from work. Rush. Move with urgent haste. Okay students, note it your homeworks today. Read the prose one time and take video while you are reading. Then send it to me. Listen carefully dear children. Today homeworks for you. Read the prose one time and take video while you are reading. Then send it to me. And then next, read and write 2 times new words and its sentences in your homework note. And then next, third one, you should mark like this the hard words in your book, page number 6, 7, 8 and 9. You should mark like this. Listen carefully. You should mark like this the hard words in your book, page number 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay students, I hope you all are enjoyed this prose lesson. We will see in our next class. Thank you.